Virgin Street. Watch yourself around here. The locals ain't too friendly. To find a place to sell off some of this crap that I've been carrying for a long time. Oh, I can't run. Too heavy. Let's go this way. Cassidy is overloaded. You are overloaded. Golden Globes. Porn. Jungle Gym? Big Rob C. Salvatore's bar, eh? Well, I don't want to go talk to Salvatore yet. Sell some of this stuff. I think let's go this way. What do you mean you're hurting pretty bad over there? Commercial row, eh? How bad is pretty bad? Oh, he's at less than 50 Renescos, eh? See if we can sell something here. You see a wasted looking junkie. Did somebody pour metal on you? Knocks on your armor. Hello, anybody home? How do you go to the bathroom with that thing on? Dear L1011, how do you type with boxing gloves on? Hello. The old man pushes his broken glasses up on his nose and sighs in exasperation. Yes, what is it you want? Come on, man, out with it. You know there are decaf brands that taste just as good as the real thing. Glares at you, then snorts. Name's Renesco. Just tell me what it is you want. You, well... whatever it is. You are. He squints at you. You look like one of those sun-worshipping primates under all that get-up. You have an interesting vocabulary, Renesco. Are you from around here? A person's past ain't a smart topic of conversation here in New Reno. Now, what is it you want? What do I want? I don't really know. Most of the time I ignore my quest and walk into the homes of others, rifling through people's shelves. Ooh, like those over there! Renesco glares at you. It looks like he is undressing you mentally, then tearing you limb from limb. Some of the questions. What do you sell here? I sell recreational drugs mostly. That's why they give me that idiotic appellation, the Rocket Man. Humph. I also sell some caravan supplies. You need anything, or can I get back to something important? Rocket Man, huh? Know that line in the Elton John song. Rocket Man, burning off the there at home. What's he really saying there? Renesco glares at you. He's undressing you and tearing you limb from limb. Did I ever tell you about my village, Arroyo? Renesco glares at you in silence. I think you'd like Arroyo. It's a peaceful village. Except for the plants possessed by evil spirits, and of course the Temple of Trials filled with those deadly spear traps, and the man-eating giant ants. Renesco continues to glare at you. And sometimes the elder gets upset at little things, like that night That one night when I ignored my vow of celibacy and snuck out with Reyna, whose legs crushed with strength of 1,000 snakes, to the Arroyo Canyon. Renesco gives you a withering stare. It was like yesterday. Reyna's body glowed like silver in the moonlight when she knelt down, and hey, you know what? You might like the elder. She's about your age. Renesco continues to glare at you as if he could somehow make you disappear just by imagining it hard enough. Did I mention Arroyo was founded by my ancestor, the Holy Vault Dweller? He made a legendary journey from the south after defeating a great evil. Puff up chest and stare proudly into the distance. Now I am the deliverer of my tribe, chosen to search for the Holy Gek. Gek, as in Garden of Eden Creation Kit, comes with a basic replicator unit, holodisc reader with selections from the Library of Congress, and a little pen flashlight? Yes, but that's not important right now. I haven't finished telling you about Arroyo. Yes. I need the Gek. Do you know where I can find one? It sure could do that. Easy. If you could find one, don't even know where you'd start looking. NCR Vault City. Maybe, but I doubt they'd still have one. Still, those self-righteous bastards might be able to point you in a direction if they speak slowly and use small words. Why would the Gek not be in Sacred Vault 13? The scriptures say that the Gek is sealed within the Sacred Vault 13. Renesco glares at you. Let's see, there's a... Have you ever heard of a Gek or a place called Vault 13? There's supposed to be... Vault City. If you're going to Vault City, don't thank me, Primate. You're better off in your Reno. At least the people sizing you up for a coffin are honest about it. Praise the Vault. I thought there was a way... Look, I'm a busy man. What do you sell here? Can I see... You sell drugs here in the store? Yes, in the store. This isn't the 20th century where drugs are sold by street corner cockroaches who live in constant fear of the authorities. Well then. This is New Reno. There are no cops, no law, and there's plenty of customers who don't mind buying poison at the pharmacy down the street. Does that answer your question, Primate? But, like you said, the drugs are poisonous. They kill the spirit. Doesn't it bother you to sell them? Does it bother me to sell them to idiots, slavers, crime lords, and tribals that the world would be better off without? Primate? 3 words. Get out more. The drugs here in New Reno are finding their way to other places and hurting their people there. Doesn't that concern you? So what do I care about them? The human race suffered a horrible tragedy. Now we are trying to rebuild. Selling Jet seems counterproductive to that reconstruction. So what? No one is forcing those idiots to inhale Jet. No one's going around and jamming it down their throats. Those lamphead rock humpers in Reading know what they're taking, so I don't feel a millimeter of pity for them. For as far as I'm concerned, Jet weeds out the human trash that should have died when the bombs dropped. You mentioned Reading specifically. Why is Jet so prevalent in Reading? Well, Reading's a special case. See, there's people in Reno who make sure Reading's well supplied. After all, you taste Jet once, you're hooked. It's how I make my living. Who's making sure Reading is well supplied, and why? Well, Tribal, I doubt you have the sense to notice this yet, but New Reno doesn't produce anything useful. It's like a big, brightly lit prairie tick sitting out in the desert. Now, Reading, on the other hand, does produce something useful. First and last time I'm gonna warn you, Tribal, don't finish my goddamn sentences. I don't like smart-ass primates that talk when they should listen. No wonder you all still use spears. Not all of us. For example, I use a variety of weapons to kill people. Let me show you. Forgive me, please go on. Redding has a stable workforce that mines raw materials, mostly gold. New Reno sure could use that gold. Somebody figures all we gotta do is get those miners addicted and we got them for life. You got them? You understand now? Trying to addict all the miners. Big Jesus Mordino is funneling jet into Redding. Typical power play. Once the pipeline really gets going, those miners are goners. Is there any cure for jet? A cure for methamphetamine addiction? Ha! I only know two. One is death. The other is locking yourself in a cage for a year without jet and sweat it out of your system. Cure my ass. What nonsense. There must be a cure. What's jet's chemical composition? I just sell the stuff. I'd ask the scientist, or Myron. He designed the drug. Tell me more about Myron. Horny as a toad, and all the morals of one. Smart kid, though. High IQ, wasting his brains manufacturing drugs. That's for damn certain. Where can I find him? He's probably locked up somewhere. Okay. Maybe I can sell finally. You have Stimpaks, that's good. Oh. Way more valuable. That's about right. 68 would be 32? Yes. And you have lots of jets. I don't really want jet though. I've heard enough.